cannot say outside there's no Chinese here. But you remember our Minister of Defense, God bless him, he's not well. George Fernandez said our first enemy is not Pakistan, but it's the other one. And that we forget sometimes. But one thing is true, that it is very important for both nations to work for peace. Because in that lies the prosperity of both nations and the people. Because Taliban today may be fighting in Afghanistan, but finally the Al-Qaeda's aim is not Afghanistan. Please remember. Their aim is entire right through to Morocco. Right through. That their Khilafat movement should be, Khalifa should be, from there right through to Burma, to Philippines, covering all this area. So let us not undermine them. Please, I'm a Muslim, there is no doubt about it. I have no doubt that I have to face him. But I want everybody to live his way. I will not try to push people on my way of living. But there are people who are telling me that, no, you live by my way or you disappear. They're not gods. Who the hell are they to tell me that I go here or I don't go here? I do this or I don't do that. But they want to change the world order. And we must realize that is our danger. And today the danger may be for that area, but they will eat Pakistan overnight. And we will be on the receiving end. And therefore the danger lies for both nations. And that is why I tell people wherever I can, I tell them, for God's sake, wake up. The dangers are far greater than these two nations. And that is where the answer will lie, that more they talk, more America uses its influence. That is very important. America has to use its influence to bring them on board, understanding our difficulties. You see, you cannot have a government, either here or in Pakistan, to survive if it loses the faith of the people. So the balance has to be like the budget that Pranab Mukherjee brought. You know, very difficult budget, extremely difficult, believe me. When I saw the budget, it was not easy to raise it. I knew when he put the fuel prices up, I knew how we all felt. And I knew what would be the reaction. But then, sometimes tough decisions have to be taken. And that is important.
Mr. Abdullah, I have two questions to ask you.
One.
Blend
it with the other one.
Okay, fine. You are now heading a very important ministry, new and renewable energy. What direction are you planning to give it yourself? You know, what are the important priorities you set for this ministry? And the other one is, Kashmir is a very, very important tourist destination, but it is environmentally really on a total, decline. There is so much of garbage all over those mountains, from Gulmarg to Pahalgam. In Srinagar also, there's, dirty water all over the place. It is really on a decline environmentally. So is anybody doing anything about it before you lose that beautiful,
now, let
valley?
me answer your two questions.
As a tourist destination.
As far as the renewable energy is concerned, I am using the, what's it called, the panel, solar panel, first to charge my batteries. Because that is important. This is just sideline, I'm telling you. What we are trying to do in my part of the world, or my ministry, is there are a number of states, a number of villages, I think about 40% of India, if not more, that is still in darkness. We are trying to, with renewable energy, use maximum of solar energy to give every house 2 lights to start with a solar panel. Then light the village around the streets that they walk. At the same time, wherever possible, we are also putting micro hydrants so that it can light the entire village, and have small machines that they can use, as in Ladakh, in Nobra. NGOs worked in one village. They started a micro-hydel which gives power to that village, and they bought 3 machines, small machines. One does carpentry work, one does removing of husk from the rice or barley, and the third machine, which is oil seeds are put in and the oil is got. So this is one village. We are now going to put up in those areas also little larger, so that some of these villages can be connected without much loss of transmission in these villages. So we are doing this micro-hydel, solar, and then biomass in a big way. You see, a lot of places you will see, even in Punjab and Haryana and everywhere where the rice is grown or something, that at the end when the rice is cut, they then burn the field. So what we are now doing is that rather than burning that field, they've got machines now that takes the entire, what is left of it, collects it, and the villagers now are collecting it, and they earn about 2,000 rupees per day for collecting all this and collecting whatever garbage or thing they can collect, and that is burnt and now produces electricity. I have just inaugurated 2 of them in Punjab. They have got 29 that are going to be built, and 14.5 megawatts of power was made there. It was producing 15 megawatts of power. So this is another thing which we are trying to do, is to generate from this thing. At the same time, we are also doing, to improve the environment, we are trying to use ethanol, so that ethanol can be mixed with the petroleum products, and that earlier was ordered by Government of India